goes from nothing to something in a matter of, of half of a second.
Okay, so in LDSD, you have your supersonic parachute, but that's only half of what you're working with. You have the SIAD that deploys.
That's right. So we did a twofer. We did 2 tests in one chance last June. What's so nice about a SIAD, it doesn't weigh a lot, and it's pretty easy to pack around the aft body of the space capsule. So we can pack it there, and with a pretty small gas generator, we can inflate it, boom, and add to the diameter of the heat shield.
Right.
The cool thing about that is that now we can get a bigger vehicle that would otherwise have to inflate its parachute at 3 times the speed of sound. Instead, we can use it to slow down from, say, Mach 4 down to Mach 2 without losing too much altitude. I mean, the problem here is that you're running out of space. But if you wait too long with your parachute, you hit the ground. So in our case with LDSD, we said, well, if we could try out this SIAD technology, we could even go to bigger systems, bigger than Curiosity. And if you add to this, a new supersonic parachutes that's twice the area of Curiosity's parachute, then we will really have pushed the envelope and allowed future designers, future mission designers, to land things that right now I can't land, because the largest parachute ever tested successfully was back in 1972.
What's the difference between the speed of, say, for instance, when Curiosity entered Mars' atmosphere versus what you'll send to Mars 10, 20 years from now after the SIAD has been deployed?
In all cases, we don't think we could test, we don't want to test parachutes much above Mach 2. The reason is that if you go to, say, Mach 3, the temperature, the friction of the atmosphere of those speeds will melt the fabric. So in all cases, we're trying to get the whole vehicle down to a velocity and altitude where the parachute will work, and that's around Mach 2 to Mach 2.5.
And that's what you've managed in the past.
And what's managed in the past, and what a SIAD does, it allows you to have bigger vehicles to take you into that realm without getting too close to the ground.
It's almost like downshifting your car.
It is. It's like exactly. It's like a transmission. You got to get in the next velocity regime, an altitude regime, so to use your equipment safely. And so, really, that's why a SIAD and this parachute really do go together for bigger vehicles.
Looking at the data you've received from the Hawaii test and your helicopter tests, what are your design challenges going forward to develop the supersonic parachute?
Okay, well, the first design challenge is first to figure out what were the actual stresses on the fabric during inflation. Is it possible that we underestimate how much